Scottish athletes have been showcasing their unique sporting culture at a series of Highland Games events across much of the country.
The annual tradition combines Scottish sports such as tossing the caber with pipe bands and Scottish dancing. At the Cole Highland gathering in Dunoon, west of Glasgow, giant men pick up logs and throw them in the air. If not quite like matchsticks, then almost. It's called tossing the caber, and each caber is close to 4 meters long and weighs 60 kilograms.
I mean, the caber is technically the hardest event. You have to learn to be able to pick it up, run with it, and then hit the caber over perfectly on it. You want to get as close to 12 o'clock on a wristwatch as it possibly can. And luckily enough, it's one of my strong events, so I've always been pretty good at it.
They've been doing this kind of thing since the Cole Highland gathering was established in 1894. It's one of the iconic images of Scotland, famous all over the world. But this year is different. The question is whether the celebration of all things Scottish will translate into votes for independence in the referendum on Thursday. Mandy McIntyre and Lorna Anderson are big fans of the Highland Games, but that's not prompting them to say yes to independence.
It's called Great Britain for a reason. Yeah. Although we're Scottish, we're still proud to be British as well.
Yep. Great Britain, better together.
Yeah, definitely. Better the devil you know.
I'm going to vote no, because I think we're better together, and hopefully we'll be able to keep all these kind of things in Scotland and for the Scottish people and for everybody else as well. It's good to have a travelling support to these kind of things as well. Bands come from far and wide, you know, as far as Canada, New Zealand, and it's great to have them here.
On the far side of the field, a gentler but equally traditional contest is underway: Scottish dancing. This draws big crowds, including 46-year-old factory worker Andrew Scobie. He's already made up his mind to vote yes, but adds that the Games have made him even more certain that his decision is right.
It would certainly bring out the Scottishness in most people to be watching your culture and your history in front of you, and I'd be voting yes anyway, but it does emphasise it to me to vote yes even more.
Back on the athletics field, it's the Scots Hammer event. Competitors whirl the hammer over their heads and hurl it as far as they can into the field. It's all supervised by the convener of the Cole Highland gathering, Alan Pettigrew.
It means everything to MD from Scotland. It's so traditional, it's so much steeped in history. And of course, is Scotland going to separate? And it's all about this. This is all about Scotland.
While underlining that the gathering is independent of politics, Pettigrew doesn't dispute the latent political power of an event such as this.